Back to Donald Trump. He's promising to bring back manufacturing jobs. Can he do it? Joining us now is Republican Congressman Chris Collins, an early Trump supporter, the first Trump supporter in Congress, I do declare. You're from the Buffalo area, sadly depressed. Tell me how Donald Trump brings back those blue-collar manufacturing jobs to your area.
Well, Stuart, it's a multi-pronged approach. Number one is tax reform, to get corporate taxes down so we're competitive in the world market. That alone will spur investment by companies that will be investing in productivity and growth, et cetera, et cetera. So that's one piece. The other one is eliminating a lot of regulations that have been strangling business, costing money. Also repealing Obamacare, which is a cost drag on companies, especially small businesses. But it goes back to fair trade. Plain and simple, the tariffs that we are, unfortunately, going to have to put in place against China and Mexico, because they have a 30, 35, even 40% built-in cost advantage. And so until we level the playing field against those countries, other things we do would not have the exponential job growth we need. So I believe we're going to end up with some level of tariffs, and that will be the leveling that we need so that the president of Ford can't move those.
Any talk of tariffs, trade war, really upsets investors, because they figure that there's a trade war coming. That's real bad news. But look, we'll cross that bridge when and if Donald Trump raises tariffs. I want to ask you this about Obamacare. Clearly it's collapsing, and clearly Donald Trump wants to replace it and repeal it and replace it. What's it going to be like for your constituents next year? What's going to happen to them?
Well, it depends when you say next year. I think what we're going to have to do, I mean, we'll repeal this right away. We've put the repeal on Obama's desk, and he vetoed it. So we already know we're going to be able to do that. But the replacement is going to have to be a multi-pronged approach. I'm on the Health Subcommittee on Energy and Commerce, which will be the subcommittee that puts together the replacement plan. But let's face it, people right now are signing up for their health insurance for next year. Health insurance companies have designed all these plans to meet the minimum benefit package that we're going to change and bring back to personal choice. I think there's going to have to be a transition, Stuart. There's no reason fairly early on we can't have an alternate product offered to businesses. But I do think once we repeal it, we're going to have to ease through next year in order to really start in a robust fashion for 2018, because the market's going to have to adjust.
Yes, it is.
And the like. So I think if we called it that kind of transition time frame, I think America would understand that. But we could have some new products coming out quickly for the businesses that want to offer insurance.
I think you've got about a year and a half to deliver more blue-collar manufacturing jobs and a real difference in health care. Chris Collins?
I agree with you.
You were the first in Congress to go for Trump. Welcome back to the program. Good to see you, sir. Thank you very much indeed.
Good to be with you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.